Hey, Llamas. I know you didn't expect me today. I didn't expect to stream myself, but I was like, okay, let's go. It cannot be any worse than that. If you hear that, that means it's better. If you can hear me, it means that's better. I almost lost my voice earlier this morning. Now it's better. So it's gonna be funny voice, funny like chipmunk voice without any voice settings, without any adjustments. I don't need voice mod, I just need to be sick. Anyway, Llamas, I hope that you're doing well. Oh dear. I hope that it's gonna change in the next hour or so, but who knows really. So it is what it is, Llamas. But first, what I want to say, I missed you. Welcome everybody. And thank you for waiting, for checking out my Discord, waiting for any news. I didn't add any information about this week's schedule because, listen, right now I can speak. Yesterday it was much better, then it got worse, so I have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow. That's the reality for the past 3 weeks or so. That's why let's just roll with it until I lose my voice, okay? Meanwhile, we will have some Project Zomboid adventures, and I hope to hear from you a little bit. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How was the week so far? I want to know everything because it's lovely to have you right there in the chat. I would like to welcome all of the Llamas that said hi already, like Kellan and Zai and Smagzer and Odaba, by the way, who is flexing with 80 consecutive streams. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And everybody else, wow, Zai is flexing as well with 110 consecutive streams. What a stream streak out there. Guys, you're amazing. Welcome everybody who might be lurking, who might be visiting on YouTube. Welcome everybody who might see this video in the future. All I want to say for now is this is not my regular voice. I'm sick for the past 3 weeks. And nothing seems to change, even if I am adding new meds on top of the previous meds. And I was fighting fever again. But who wants to listen to that? Llamas, we've got zombie apocalypse to survive, should I say, to experience. And I've got some really good news especially to one llama. Bad news for everybody else, because Super Sims has been our champion so far with 19 days and 14 hours alive. Alright, so week is going okay, quite fixated on RimWorld, Zai says, but also I've seen you playing League of Legends, so maybe we should play together a little bit. As long as I don't have to use my voice, I would be okay with that. What do you think? Maybe I should get back to League of Legends. Laser is trying to kind of make me get used to it again. So, who knows? But this time it's easier than Stellaris. So, this time it's much, much harder to break this promise. League of Legends, yes, my CC is quite amazing, isn't it? Because it's live, you know, it's much harder to make anything out of my voice. Luckily, when you check the stream afterwards on YouTube, the automatic CC looks decent, at least in my opinion. it's much better. So if you have a little bit of trouble understanding me in general, not only today, not only on today's stream, but generally, I would say the VOD, when it gets processed through YouTube, then it gets much easier. Llamas. Okay, let's see what's going on with Super Sims, because you might already forgot what's going on. And I probably forgot what's going on. We're playing on Extinction-based sandbox with a little bit of changes. Mostly, it's that we've got electricity on. There will be no electricity or water shut off. Also, the stuff is spawning. The items are spawning once every roughly 100 days if you're not visiting the same places again and again. We've got high population of zombies and normal amount of sprinters. Also, the zombies are quite tough, which is what makes me scared or irritated the most. And I guess that's it. Some of the other changes don't matter that much. This is like the core of this sandbox. And I think that I feel quite comfortable with those options. Although I just need to keep the doors locked, because as you might remember, zombies can open doors and windows. We need to keep keys on us at all times. And obviously there is like sleeping mechanics and so on. And Super Sims has been thriving so far, even if it was quite difficult to get the first source of food, which is milk in our case. It's very scary to get out when it's dark. And also I started really decent horde out there. But the problem is that if you want to have a decent horde, it would be great if you could put it somewhere in the crate so it's not chilling on the floor all the time. But as you might know me, my characters are well known for being absolutely awful with carpentry, and this is what I will have to stick to. This is what I will have to train on Super Sims, or anybody else who might become a hero today. Who knows? We never know when the zombies are gonna attack. Remember, look around you all the time, because you never know if you're safe. We will have to try to find a little bit of wood without having a decent wood axe, so this is a big problem, as well as looking for all of the nails. Also would be great to have a sledgehammer, but sledgehammer, this is like a huge fantasy to me at the moment. League with friends, only ARAM Mayhem. I only play ARAM. I've heard about Mayhem, but somehow I don't find it appealing too much. I don't know. Something is wrong with me, most likely. Also, alpaca's gonna be added to Farm Sim in the next expansion, and also coffee beans. All right. What about the curse? What about the Monday curse? I wonder if you have fallen under the curse, llamas, because I cursed the nasty llamas with no coffee on Monday morning. And guess what? I lost my voice, so I guess that karma works in mysterious ways. Sledgehammer Fantasy, good band name. Everything is a good band name if you're brave enough. If you can just smash the strings on your guitar. Yes, strings. That's how it's called, strings. So at least that's what I remember. Good news, llamas. Alright, what do we have here? Because I am still having this lovely plan Although it looks like, oh my god, it looks like a giant mess. We've got a few planks. I will take them. Try to make crates out of them. But these are not going to be, let's call them professional crates. They are going to have less encumbrance. I will be able to put less stuff inside, but still it's something. Proverbian welcome, good to see you. Hey Lorene, I hope you get well soon. I don't know. I don't know. I will have a doctor's visit, and I guess we'll try to do some magic with even more meds. That's all I can say. Had coffee on Monday afternoon because woke up in the afternoon. All right, so that's the way to break the curse. I see. I haven't had coffee on Monday for years. Oh, Daba, actually, this is very healthy. And I need to admit that I was cursed myself with the coffee spell for the first time in one of my previous jobs in IT, when we had very difficult project, very long, very difficult project. People were exhausted, and I was just, a random llama that was trying to help. And then my coworkers, they have done this. They told me that I shouldn't try to ingest anything sugary based, that I just need coffee if I am tired. And they got me when I was about, I don't know, 25 or so. And then I had my first coffee. And I couldn't stop having coffee every day ever since. That's a curse, my llamas. Having only 1 cup per day is enough for me. Generally, it's better to avoid coffee, but once per day is not too bad yet. Personally, I'm talking about, okay, I have to admit, 3 cups of coffee per day. On rough days, add energy drink to that. It's like Luciferium proverbial in you are amazing. That's right. It's like Luciferium. There is no better way to explain it. Sorry, I will be coughing from time to time, but I guess that you can forgive me this time, right? Llamas, I think that I lost my hammer. Oh no, I didn't. Something that I didn't lose. Other than my sanity. Anyway, you know what's happening in my life. Not much. What about you, Llamas? Pro plus to break the coffee curse. What about discipline? Oh, that wooden crate requires carpentry level 3, so here is my lovely attempt to do something in the middle of the night. Do we have any logs that we can make into planks? Probably not. Of course not, because why would I do that? At least it's raining outside, so any noises that I might be making, or super sims actually, they don't matter as much, because zombies might be stupid at times, but their armor is really thick, so, they deal increased damage to us. We don't want to mess with them during the night. But if I have to, I guess that I will get out at some point. Ooh, found licorice. Nice. Licorice, you either love it or hate it, but if you could choose licorice or salty licorice, what do you prefer? Used to have multiple cups, but cut back on it. And this was a good decision. Very, very reasonable decision. Removing milk from it helped a bit. Oh, I cannot have my coffee without the milk. So if you want to make it more awful to you, like harder to you to drink coffee, then you definitely want to remove milk, because you are removing anything that is good about coffee, right? Speaking of coffee, we've got a little machine out there, but I'm not going to use it because I don't know where I left the coffee. Also, if there is anything that I could do in order to increase my voice levels, I will try to do that. Laser is not at home right now, so I have to rely on my own intuition. So any feedback in this case is welcome. Alright, Llamas, what's the plan? What do you think? What we're gonna do? If we've got no decent wood axe, I have one hatchet somewhere, but hatchet is not the proper material, the proper tool, I should say, if you want to chop down the trees. I think I need to just go around, look for logs, only logs, and then bring them here, do the sawing to make them into planks, and that's my only option. Which doesn't sound fun to me, but it's one of my most hated things to do, carpentry. At least in game. In real life, sometimes I think that I might want to try it, but on a very, very small scale. You know, like fixing something a little bit, but nothing else. Coffee is good without milk? Okay, so you actually enjoy it. I mean, that's okay. If you like it this way, I don't mind at all. I would probably make it easier to cut down on coffee if I wouldn't use milk. Llamas, it's not even possible to do anything productive while it's 2:30 a.m. in the game. Oh, I found coffee on the floor. Okay. Digital watches, hacksaw. Okay, we've got hacksaw. But any other thing, everything is already made into planks. And that's okay, because we need tons of planks. But I need to get to level 3 somehow. And I know that if you use hacksaw and make logs into planks, then you're getting a little bit of experience, but it's not a huge amount of experience. So in the long run, it's going to be quite painful. I completely forgot that I cannot build anything. And we've got tons of duffel bags, by the way. And bandages. Are you okay in general? Yes, Super Sims looks like they are fine. At least I am working on maintenance levels. No experience in any weapon. Isn't that because of smaller brain? No, not this time. Oh look, they are prone to illness as well, so if Super Sims is not going to appear on next Project Zomboid stream, they might have gotten ill. Alright? Okay, let me check one more thing. Hey, this is amazing. Finally, the bot that I use, that is quite new, had an update, and it looks like I finally see in the chat your stream streaks. Finally! It's definitely a moment to celebrate, at least in my brain, that hey, at least I see what you're doing. And it's awesome. Feel free to flex with your stream streak, Llamas. Okay, let's have a little bit of planning. If I cannot do any if I cannot make any planks, if I cannot really look for any planks because there is a chance to die, then let's have a conversation about this house. Definitely it's not the place that you could call a safe spot, a safe place that zombies will stay away from. So let's take a look at this wall, because we've got an access to the basement, but from the outside. And I think that the basement is going to be the perfect place for any hoard that I am going to have, especially any electronics that I am planning to keep for others. I need a sledgehammer, because I think that by removing this one tile, one piece of the wall, I could just build either a door out there or some kind of, or even leave it like this, just so I can get to the stairs and get to basement without having to go out. And then we would just board up the door from the outside and from the inside, so we don't really have to bother ourselves with it. Wait a minute! One of the ways to get carpentry levels, why I haven't thought of it, is to board up your house. And unfortunately, or how convenient, it actually stopped raining while I had this idea. Great. Anyway, if I would get those planks, we've got the boarding, the house is boarded up in general from the outside, but you can still board up the windows from the inside. And this way we can get a little bit of experience. We don't have any carpentry book, as far as I'm concerned, so it's not going to be rocket science out there. We're not going to get any experience boost or anything like that. And I wish I could. Or maybe I'm going to surprise myself and be so lucky that I had it, dropped it on the floor and forgot about it. Let's pray to the knowledge gods and let's hope that I had carpentry book somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Oh, doesn't look like it. Sad. But at least I've got 3 boxes of nails. I am well prepared in this case. It's 5 a.m., getting close to 5 a.m. So is it worth it? Not really anymore. But we need 3 planks on each side, so you can board up your window up to 6 times if you consider both sides. So that will give us a little bit of experience. Hey, Migas, gonna lurk with dinner, of course. I'm glad that you're here, and thank you for keeping an eye on Llamas. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you had a lovely weekend and a decent Monday. Okay, are we going to look outside? Let's see. Let's see what's going on out there. Do I have weapons? Yes, I've got bats. Wait, I've got nails. Do I have the... I could use some other material and just reinforce those bats. I think that I found them. So what I like to do, especially because weapons are so hard to find, I would say, if you want some sturdy weapons, it would be nice to collect more tin cans in order to reinforce weapons. Because it's not gonna be fun if I am going to break yet another bat. And it's definitely going to happen. But we cannot do can reinforcement because it requires carpentry level 2. Okay, that's fair. We can board up those windows, can we? It started raining again, so I feel a little bit more comfortable, you know? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, remember? So what do with the window? Barricade with planks on the other side, so on the inside, that's right. I'm not planning to take off those curtains that I've made. It's just a matter of getting carpentry experience and making sure that even if zombies will try to break through, we will have a little bit more time to run. Sorry, I made a mistake. It can be 4 on one side and 4 on the other side? I think so. Anyway, if I'm not losing nails, then maybe it's just the game that is bugged. Yeah, I'm not losing anything, but looks like it's boarded up from the other side too. So let's move on to another wall. We aren't even close to level 1. So any experience is a good experience, unless we find carpentry book, but I guess that Project Zomboid gods are not going to be very merciful to me today. I guess that we're done here. But because it is nice outside, because it is, at least looks like, it is very bright outside. Okay, we've got fishing stuff. Sure. Looks like it's bright outside. I need to be brave and just get out. Let's start our lumberjack career. And this is gonna be rough. Unless I find a hatchet. But hatchets is not the best solution. We've got one log by the way. Next time I can actually use it in the middle of the night. And I can try to get a little bit more of carpentry experience. This area might be very, very empty. Because I know that I was looking for all of these logs. And I was trying to avoid cutting down the trees. Because I have nothing to cut down the trees with. So, you know, that's a rough start for a Lumberjack Llama. Need a chainsaw or something, but that would attract zombies. So I don't know, Kellen. Also, if you really think that anyone would use a chainsaw to cut down the trees in zombie apocalypse, you're a very innocent llama. And that's sweet about you. But everybody knows. How would that end up, okay? So, let's be real. It's about survival. Okay, I am looking for stuff that is on the ground. And it's good to know which sprite is a log. If it attracts zombie, we do have a chainsaw. I mean, yes, that's correct. There is no flaw in your logic, I need to admit. Oh, look, I think I found a log. Yes, there is one log out there. A very lonely log that needs to be adopted, that needs to be cut into pieces. That's right. When all you have is a chainsaw, Smuggler says, everything starts looking like a zombie. And that's the scary part. That's the scary part. Are you going to know which one is a zombie and which one is a human? All right, we've got another log. If I could find an axe head, at least, but it needs to be wood axe. Wood axe is so much more sturdy. Wow, I haven't seen stuff around this location. Interesting. Okay, I think I was not exploring that part too much, but hey, this is awesome. We are rich, look at that. We've got another log and another log to the left and another log to the right and another one and another one. Oh, yeah, all it takes was to get to the right spot. Now let's pray that our wood saw is going to handle it. Okay, yeah. I forgot the meta events are happening very often. This is like classic Project Zomboid experience, isn't it? Just a few screams here and there. Nothing to worry about, right? Unless something starts chasing you, like seriously chasing you. Super seems I know that you would prefer coffee and maybe you're not feeling the best about the chips diet, but it's zombie apocalypse. Be patient. Oh, by the way, I have a little story time for you guys. Looks like there is one of us, I could say. My friend has sent me a message on Discord with his brand new, unpacked little set of Warhammer miniatures. And I was like, welcome to the hobby. But they claim they are not going to assemble them on their own. And they asked me if I would like to paint those miniatures for them, which I strongly disagree with, because if you got your very first set, I think that there is so much fun in assembling it and painting it on your own, even if it's going to be not the best paint job, like in my case, for example. But at least I was happy to see that is yet another one of us that is doing a little bit of miniature painting, which reminded me of maybe taking a look at my miniatures and, you know, just seeing how are they doing. Maybe they're lonely, maybe they need a little bit of paint from time to time. Yeah, at least I started thinking about getting back to miniatures again. And there is no excuse anymore because my back pains, finally, I've been through a few weeks of like true relief. So that's so that accident I had in the past that was causing me a lot of trouble. Looks like it's been managed in a decent way. Finally, after a very long time, but it got managed. So why not trying to make my back, just get used to miniature painting again. But all I could say at that time was that I am supporting them, and I am not going to ask how many miniatures they have bought without painting the other ones or without assembling the other ones. They know about the pile of shame. So I'm waiting for the new photo that they are going to upload and send to me on Discord in the DMs. And, being hyped about another set. I gave them a few suggestions, so I don't know if they're going to use the suggestions or not. But I was very hyped about that. Fun fact, yesterday I could have a regular conversation on Discord in voice chat. And I woke up to this, basically. So, I don't know. Maybe it's the curse of Warhammer miniatures. Who knows? Right, how many logs do we have? 4, 5, 6. Not bad. Also, it's 10 AM in game, so I can still pick up a few things. I guess we are level 1 Lumberjack. Not even level 1, level 0 Lumberjack. And we just need to suffer up to level 3 Carpentry. If we get there, then nothing will stop me from building all of the crates that I need to hoard even more stuff. This is the part that I usually find the most frustrating one. But this is the first time on this difficulty level in single player where I can at least make something that resembles a base, that I don't have to move around all the time. Partially it's because of the settings too. But this is the part that I like to avoid mostly. Let's say you're playing multiplayer and you're about to choose the place for your first base. And there is nothing in there. There are no crates, there are no books. You need to gather everything. You need to bring in everything. You need to sort out this stuff. And that's something I don't like about base making. So I guess, unless we get a friend here and there, which I would like to avoid, unless we meet somebody, a zombie in the woods, then I think the stream has the chance to be a little bit less scary, a little bit more relaxed. Depends on the spawn of zombies. Remember, the zombies do spawn on normal spawn levels, which means it's still gonna be a lot of zombies. So maybe at least for today, having a little bit more of chill and relaxed stream is going to be a good thing. But things might change quite dynamically. Also, I don't know if you can see that, but we are... Oh, fucking hell. And what do we say to helicopter? Not today. I'm not sure if the helicopter event happens often or does it happen sometimes, but I know that it's not one occurrence. I didn't want it to be one time only. So we better go. Hey, listen. I don't need any friends for now. I didn't plan to make any friends. Right now, the helicopter knows my location. So there is no use in trying to hide in the house because all of the zombies will go around the house and they will surround me. I just hope that there are not too many zombies. Ah, not this way. Shh, listen, no need to come here. No need. The helicopter destroyed all of my plans. Unfortunately, I cannot allow myself to have new friends, so we better go. Model Safari. I mean, it's all red. Red is a beautiful color, you know. Okay, I'm in the car. It's not that scary if I'm in the car. Right. Even cows are getting annoyed. I mean, come on. They're not happy about our new big flying friend. Remember that even if the sprinters are not gonna come, all of those zombies that are walking slowly, they are moving towards helicopter 2. So we just better move somewhere else to try to get helicopter senpai attention and channel it to some other place. No way that you went away already. But hey, helicopter senpai, notice me right now. That's right, come here. I want for all of the zombies to visit this exact spot, not that spot, this spot. Reporting to you live on Alone in the Apocalypse from the safety of his copter, Kevin. Or Spiffo, that damn little bastard. See? See how many friends we already got? Oh, yes. Helicopter loves me. Alright, but these are slow zombies. I might not get full and safe access to the gas station, but it's okay. I mean, yeah, wasn't that helicopter senpai? I need his attention. I mean, yeah, feel free to join me. That's right. Maybe we will get to that parking lot. What do you think? That's right. Good zombies, good. Hey, they don't even have to walk on the leash. Maybe they are better than animals after all. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I am so lucky that for now I see only the slow ones, not the sprinters. Yes, helicopter senpai, give me more attention. That's right. But let's have a little secret, Llamas. Laser cannot know, okay? If I try to bring them all here, maybe I will have less trouble at the gas station. But there is second gas station that is relatively safe, so I'm not extremely worried. It's more like, this was my soda place. This helicopter is going for a long time. Yes, once it sees you, it is going for a long time, because it kind of finds you out, bothers you, obviously, and then it flies somewhere else for a moment, and then it gets back again. So you kind of have the helicopter that is finding you out and bothering you twice. But if you're in a building and the helicopter comes, it's not going to chase you as much. It might be somewhat close to your location, but as far as I'm concerned, if you want, give it any hint that you're inside of the building, there is a chance that zombies will get to this spot and will just wander around, but not too much. Oh, I hear you again. Great. I mean, as long as I have fuel, I don't mind. We just need to make sure that all of those, you know, shamblers, slow zombies, that they will just stay around this place. Oh, you have cool stuff. Hey, hey. Oh, that's a regular backpack, sorry. See, we're like dancing with all of the shamblers around. We're like dancing with the shamblers. It's okay. It's okay as long as my car works. But this completely destroyed my plans to become a lumberjack. Look at them. How many do we have in one screen? You know what I'm gonna do? I can pause the game. I forgot. I've got this superpower. Ah, damn. If I could make a screenshot. I want to see how many zombies do we have. But remember, this is high population. I still got rid of a lot of zombies in this area. And still there were more shamblers. Oh yeah, they're coming this way. That's right. Come here, buddies. Come here. You can see roughly where the helicopter is coming from and where it's going by the moves of the zombies. Oh, look, they're spending time together. This is so sweet. Why wouldn't I call it Helicopter Senpai? Ooh. I guess that they're going out from this Electromax manufacturing company. Which is a great spot to be in, by the way, especially if you still have electricity. I guess helicopter might be gone for good. So now, how are we going to get rid of all that mess, huh? The answer is simple, we don't. Need to pretend that we don't see all of those zombies. Alright, buddies, thank you for joining this beautiful event. Loved it, but please do not go this way, no! We don't want you on the farm. You are not welcome on the farm, okay? I don't know what is worse, my car noises or the animal noises. Remember, animal noises attract animals. By default. And there is no point in turning off this option because it takes away a lot of fun, you know? Pray. Let's pray that they're not gonna come here. But yeah. Helicopter has... Oh, I think I hear something. Do I? No? No? Okay. No panic yet. But I know that this farm might not be safe. It's like Hogwarts is not safe. Zombie farm is not safe, Llamas. I need to find all of the wood saws that I have. Wood saw, hacksaw, whatever we have. And I don't feel like I'm in the mood to stay here. Fuck! Oh, fucking hell! Oh, no. Listen. See? For that, I always have a voice, for God's sake. Oh, my lord. Okay. That's nothing. Llama! Llama, that's nothing. Oh, Jesus. Yep, that was a panic mode. It was a solid panic mode. Remember, their armor is much stronger than usual. Oh, Dragon, welcome, good to see you. I guess that you arrived at the perfect moment. Hello. Let me increase the panic counter in a second. I will just make my way into the car, close myself inside, pause the game for a second. Whew. Okay. Yeah, that was nice. We had a helicopter a moment ago, and I forgot that I need to launch the counter yet again. We are at 60 panic counter. That screams Llama haven't learned anything to me. Oof. Ah, another zombie. Hey, no, I don't want you here. Okay, they're going towards... No, don't get back. There is no car in here. That's right, go away. Damn it. Anyway, there is a bigger issue to deal with. Because They have come for my chickens, and I am very, very possessive of my chickens. Kellan says that they jumped out of the chair. Hey, I was scared too, alright? Now all you can hear is the birds chirping. Everything is okay from now on. For a moment. Oof. Just a little bit tired. Super seems you will be okay. Hey, I hear you. I hear that you're going to make a mess. How many zombies? Jeez, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 zombies. That's a bit too much for my liking. Maybe the chickens are not so important after all. Okay, I need to make some decision. Hey, Blady. Hey. You just missed a few screams. Here and there. Damn. Okay, listen. I need to get those logs anyway. And maybe the zombies will go away. No, they won't go away because the chickens are making noises. But if the chickens are going to hide in the hutch, maybe the zombies will go away. We'll see. Maybe it's not gonna be as bad after all. I know this is not the road. I know. Just saying. Why so many of you? Listen, I've got some logs. As a new lumberjack in this area, I protest. I don't want to see any zombies around, okay? Ah, fucking hell, you're coming to me. Ugh. Disgusting. Where are all of the logs like that I left? Oh, no, 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 no. No, okay, I see you. No, not this way. I will see myself out. Listen. Can you scream once more just for me to keep up? No, no, Blady. I can't. My voice abilities are a little bit limited today. You can probably hear that a lot. I feel like I have a, a voice of an old lady today. Or maybe I am just old. Just a thought. Zombie farm is not safe, my llamas. Ah, more zombies. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Ah, all of that mess, all of that angry stuff is coming back to me. Oh, great. Okay, I am just leaving everything and go visit my gas station. Not this gas station. There is a battle of this gas station and there will be need to... I will have to do the battle of gas and more number 2. I think so. With all of those zombies. Thank God most of them are shamblers. I don't mind. But the point is, the farm is not safe. Ah, even more zombies. Llama, calm down, calm down. Plot twist, a llama was old all along. Oh yes, maybe my soul is just old. What about you, llamas? Aren't your souls old either? The second battle of gas and more. It has to happen. No other way. Well, I had to fill up the gas tank anyway, because we are halfway through. For next helicopter, I might not be as lucky. Also, we're staying away from all of that madness that happened in that tile. But there is not much progress. Every time I feel this way, that there is not much progress. But maybe I can use this as opportunity to find logs somewhere else and just saw them on site in the car. Hey Kenny, please give Bells a huge hug from me. Kenny, I hope that you're feeling better lately. You know, health-wise. Kenan says I'm so young, I know all about Fort Knife. Oh, I know, I've heard of that one. Isn't that the most popular mod to Factorio? I think so. And 67. Oh, yeah, sure. Yes, you're very young, Kellan. You are. Oh, a rabbit! Do you think that we're gonna hunt one of them or not? Maybe not with this car. I don't want to paint it red more than it is. It's lunchtime. Awesome. What are you having for the lunch? How is everyone's weekend hype? Mine is non-existent, but I hope that other Llamas is, you know, has already started. I mean, it's Thursday after all. No. Did they respawn? What the hell did just happen here? Burger and fries done. Okay, you don't have to convince me. I would love to have one as well. And Smaxer is having burger and fries as well. I need to ask Laser for something. Llamas, why do we have this situation? Did those zombies respawn already? There are only 3. Ah! Okay, that was another panic. Ooh. Do you remember when I said about 20 minutes ago that there is a high chance that it's gonna be very chill stream? Full of, searching for logs and just, trying to become a carpenter. The Project Zomboid gods are not merciful to me today. Smaxer says, I picked 9 liters of blueberries today and now I have to deal with the consequences of sorting them. Ooh, yummy! Do you have any plans for them? Like, are you going to make some blueberry tart or something like that? And I guess that by consequences you mean when you sort them, you might get your hands dirty quite a bit. Because of the juice. Is this what you mean? Damn, I love blueberries. What about you guys? Do you like blueberries too, or do you prefer some other fruit? You know what? I think that this is the best place to stay for now. I see a log. I see another log. Oh, I see 3 logs. We will pick them up and bring them into the car. Mostly eating them as is or making blueberry soup in winter. Okay. I mean, both are a great idea, but every time when I'm having some blueberries, I think about blueberry tart. you know, it's a little bit of I forgot what I wanted to say because apparently we've got a friend. Hey, I am a peaceful llama, all right? Okay, you've got something nice on you, so in your face. Don't break my butt. Or you better have decent weapon out there. In your stomach, I guess. Come on. Oh, that increased armor. That's reduced damage. Bread knife. I mean, bread knife can be very deadly, so you better take that one. You don't need credit cards anymore, so whatever. I've heard that in the previous versions of Project Zomboid, you actually needed a credit card in order to be able to get the gas from the gas station. And I consider it a really cool idea. Although, if the electricity is going to shut off, then it wouldn't make that much sense. So I understand why they would prefer to get rid of that option. It just got me thinking, maybe because of that zombie. Oh, I forgot. Yes, that was panic. How many times I panicked today? I believe that it's 3 times already. In about an hour, so yeah, we're off to a good start, I need to admit. Blady, thank you for lurking. Happy lurking. You know, it got me thinking. Smaxter said that they have picked blueberries and now they have to deal with consequences of sorting them, which probably you had in mind getting your hands dirty. But think about it. It's blueberry blood after all. I don't know, maybe because of the zombies my mind gets into weird places. Or maybe because I've been watching a commentary video, like 3-hour commentary video on the full series of Dexter. And maybe that's why it gets pretty dark. I don't know. Who would have thought? Actually, I think about getting that video and posting it on Discord, but I don't know where's the link. Probably I still have it in the bookmarks because I wanted to show it to Laser. I think that it's really worth watching if you were either planning to watch Dexter series or if you have watched Dexter series and you're somewhat a fan. I think that it's a decent video to watch. And mostly because it's a commentary on every single season. So the original Dexter series had 8 seasons. And in my opinion, it got much worse after 4th season. I'm not sure how long ago we had this kind of discussion, but this is one of the reasons why I stopped watching any series. Because Dexter was the last one, and I just... It just felt so bad that it was good for the first 4 seasons, and then you know, that guy from Pulp Fiction meme, you don't even know what to look for. Didn't Dexter come back? Yes, and there was another little series. I don't remember how was it called, but basically it was Dexter like 10 years later. And now, as far as I'm concerned, there is another series that's called Dexter Resurrection. And based on the commentary that I've heard on this part of the series, looks like it's got some potential. So I am trying to convince Laser to maybe, just maybe, to rewatch the series, the original series of Dexter, and then that series that was quite unfortunate from what I've heard, and then get to the actually good stuff that might be Dexter Resurrection. I don't know. Remember how Dexter and his sister got married in real life and then divorced and the show kept going? No. I was the last one to read any news about the actors, but seriously, they got married while on the show and then they got divorced while on the show? Oh my god. Don't you think that being an actor is quite strange? As a job to have, because you're trying to get your emotions out there to become one of the characters that you're assigned to be. You want to do your best to become that character for the people to see. I mean, by acting in that movie or in the series. But really? I mean, that's a little bit silly in my opinion, especially because if you are an actor that is playing in some kind of movie or series, you are getting into a certain role and you are supposed to react to another actor and experience them kind of as, the role. So it's not real, so why would you even try to make it into relationship? Oh my god, that makes it even weirder. Do you know why? If I remember correctly, and according to that commentary video that I've been watching, there was this little plot part. I don't know which season was that, but basically Deborah, the Dexter's sister from the series, she was having a very bad therapist. I mean, if you thought that you ever had a bad therapist in your life, just watch that season. And basically that therapist was trying to imply that Deborah has got feelings towards her brother that is not biologically her brother, which, I mean, in my opinion, terrible decision for the plot. Meanwhile, they got married. I mean, I had no idea about that. Oh, that's bad. Feels bad for them, seriously. Oh no, Llamas, I think that I lost my emotional support pillow. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's have a little bit of sleep. I forgot to mention that you get pitch black nights on Extinction difficulty mode. So that's the best moment to have a little bit of sleep. Dating in 2007, married in 2008, divorced in 2011. Dexter ran from 2006 to 2013. I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of it, but it's just, okay, what if somebody, okay, here's my conspiracy theory. What if somebody wanted to troll those people, you know, those actors, and decided, like, okay, guys, maybe, because they are divorced already, maybe we should make that crazy little plot idea that Deborah has feelings towards her brother that is biologically not her brother. Meanwhile, they are divorced. This is like Satan should say, you know, I'm an absolute fan of yours. But feels bad for those people. I can imagine, I mean, I don't have this kind of experience, luckily, but assuming that I would get married first, well, if we would be getting divorced with Laser ever, then I'm pretty sure that would mean that, you know, all of this relation becomes quite sour. And you have to pretend that everything is okay. That is... Should I say this out loud? How diabolical that is! Wow. The ideas people have. But still feels bad for the actors. I think that they were quite enjoyable in the role, so...
Welcome home.
Hello. Hope everything is all right. How's the hay fever?
Hello, Mr. M. We were just having a little bit of fun because I had no idea about the actors from Dexter series that actually got married and then got divorced. And then somebody had an idea to make it into the plot that Zebra, Dexter's sister, has got feelings towards him. Oh, that's fun. Thank you so much for resubscription. It's been 38 months. Let's have a little bit of heart in the chat, Llamas. Well, how is the hay fever? You can probably hear that, Mr. M. It's like that for the past 3 weeks. I cannot change that, so at least I can try to stream a little bit. What about you? I hope that your week started nicely so far, and thanks for the support. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for all of the hearts. Let's spam a little bit more of the hearts. Weird Dexter plot. Yes, that was so weird. Meanwhile, I kind of understand why somebody wanted to put it into into the plot. Oh, and imagine somebody who was writing the scenario is just leaving that on producer's desk. Producer is like, all right, ship it. And then the actors are like, oh my god, I'm not getting paid for this. They're like, I'm not getting paid enough for this, but I have to do it anyway. Oh, doing all right, Mr. M says. A couple more weeks and then vacation. That's right. I love to hear that. Any plans on vacation in particular, or do you just want to visit family, chill a little bit, and so on? Oh no, wait. I've got Pillow as my friend. Not necessarily what I would like to have, alright? Let's give some bonks. Dexter is never gonna look the same, but But it's funny. Okay, I need to admit that it's funny. Generally, I don't like this kind of ideas, especially, let's say that this therapist was giving me the creeps when I was watching it in the first place. I believe that it was around the time, I think that I was watching Dexter around 2013. And this is when I was trying to get into therapy for the first time, like for real. And I had really, really bad experience with my therapist. I mean, my first psychiatrist was a terrible moron. And I know that I'm not giving details, but in my opinion, they have shown how unprofessional they are with the reactions to my traumatic experience from the past, especially when I was a child. So when your therapist is trying to imply something that never happened, then better find another therapist. And that was my experience. And then you see that really weird plot and you're like, what the hell? I mean, I didn't have the same experience in my childhood, good lord, but it's just weird, okay? It's supposed to just create more of emotions, right? Mr. M says that their plans for the vacation time is to visit some friends, chill and travel to some major cities. Yeah, that's a good idea. See humans, so unprofessional. Better stick with Llama therapists. I mean, better stick with the therapist that you feel safe around. That would be my best advice that I can give you. Because I know that at least some of you Llamas that I had the opportunity to have conversations with a little bit more in private, I know that some of you had bad experience with your therapists too. And if you don't feel safe around them, then it's better to find another therapist. Don't give up, just find another therapist. You feel sad? Have you tried not feeling sad? That's right. Basically, at least in my case, with the therapist, it was a matter of trust that I tend to develop extremely slowly when it comes to telling about a few things. And they knew something is wrong, and I didn't have the opportunity to tell them that I had some really bad encounters in the past with people. And I don't even know how to explain this, but it might make you be afraid of a certain type of people, which is something that I was struggling with at the time. That was very, very heavy topic to me. And that person knew that something is wrong, and instead of trying to develop any trust, was pushing me way, way, way too much. You know, mentally. And at the end, they just made fun of me because of some completely irrelevant situation. And then I just decided that this is not a therapist for me. But a few years have passed, and I have found a decent therapist that actually helps me, even if things take a long, long, long time. And then I found a decent psychiatrist that, well, that I had no trust in the first place. But after 2 years, I was able to tell them the stuff that irked me about the previous psychiatrist. So, you know, in some cases you develop that trust really slowly. So yeah, I think that some people might get some serious flashbacks seeing this kind of therapist in Dexter. I mean, why would you get this job in the first place? Do you really want to make people feel miserable? I tried not feeling sad, very overrated. I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of sadness in your life, but you know, in controlled situations. Bank. With this rate of zombie killing, I'm not surprised why they are respawning. I get it. But, you know, it's one zombie at a time. I cannot make it any faster, or we will switch to yet another character. So we want for Super Sims to actually survive a little bit longer. Am I right? Butter knife. Always take butter knife. You never know when you're gonna find that peanut butter and the jelly and the bread that actually isn't moldy as much. We are struggling a lot with dehydration, but I can't do much about it because I would have to get back to the farm, and the farm is a very risky place. Oh, I forgot that we need to get a little bit of gas. Ah, another zombie! See, that's all because of the helicopter. It's got very, very big range. So it makes tons of noise. And all of those shamblers that were hiding somewhere. Finally, they found me. Oh, sorry. That probably hurt a bit. I didn't mean to. Peanut butter and jelly, classic American food. Something that you cannot survive your zombie apocalypse without. But my penicillin. I don't know. Say this to black mold, man. I thought about that nasty type of black mold that you can find on bread if it's really, really gone. A friendly reminder to everyone who is watching right now or who might be watching in the future. Remember, if you keep your car hydrated, remember that you need to stay hydrated as well. Oh, look, our little car was very thirsty. Also, always check the trash cans. Any garbage, because we're looking for the empty tin cans. I need to reinforce those bats because they are getting wasted. Oh wait, maybe I can if I could research the craft, that would resolve a lot of my issues. Because if you can research the craft on the bat, it's probably related to reinforcing weapon. I don't think it's the time to look for whatever is in that gas station building, because I think that it's already looted. I mean, I loot it on regular basis if possible. But now let's focus on researching craft for this bat. I think that this will allow me to reinforce the bats. And then I can just do my regular thing around there. Maybe, because we don't have place in the car, there is a safe option. There is a safe option to just saw a log in the car if it's going to be too heavy and it won't fit your inventory. It will just fall on the ground. It will fall on the ground under the car. That's how it works in this game. But at least you stay away from the zombies. So, you know, that's good news, I guess. Now, what can I do? Because I missed it. I don't know if... Fixing options, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Make nails spiked small weapon. Actually, this is quite expensive in my opinion, because the nails, they don't come so easily. In my case, usually I have to be very lucky. Well, I need carpentry. Okay. Never mind. Or I can just drop the planks right there and then pick them up later. Harem Esu, welcome. Well, I guess I found something. So there is a hole in the floorboards. Probably no, but the game makes you think like it works this way. This game works in mysterious ways. I'm trying to get to carpentry level 3 without getting mad over it. Also, forgive me my voice for today, but I am sick for the past 3 weeks, and last Sunday it was somewhat decent, and today it's this way. So, for this week, I just want to avoid mentioning, hey Llamas, I would like to make a stream on Thursday, Friday, Sunday at the same time. I will just stream if I feel like I have the voice for it. I think that it's a decent deal, isn't it? But how is your week so far? Harem, tell me everything. The voice is sounding better as we go. I am surprised. 2 things. First one, water. Second one, mute the microphone, and then you can cough all the way you want. So that's it, I guess. Also, we were making fun of the Dexter series in the way, so make sure that you check out this stream later if you're interested in what were we discussing. But basically, maybe I will convince Laser to watch at least... Okay, maybe at least Dexter Resurrection. Llama, I know you like hoarding, but please don't hoard sicknesses. Mr. M, I would love to get your advice. I would love to. But it is what it is. I will just visit yet another doctor and see if there is, I don't know, any problem with my sinuses. I believe that this is how you call it. So, you know, the upper part of your nose, the thingies. So maybe there is something wrong with them that I get sick like that for the past, I don't know, 3 years in the same pattern. So maybe I will check. It's getting 9 p.m. I cannot do anything decent in this game. I feel like... Okay, the... 24 hours in this game, it's about an hour in real life. So I get it in a way that it's shorter than on lower difficulty levels. So maybe that's why I feel like I've done nothing in particular. Sick for the past 3 years. I mean, Kellan, I get sick in the same pattern. It starts with, you know, runny nose. Then it gets to... Then my throat hurts and I cannot speak. So this is some kind of pattern. Try a vet could help more. I don't know if I can... Listen, I am not taking off my human puppet suit in front of a human. Are you crazy? No. Ugh. Scary. Come on. Creepy. Ew. Brother, ew. Okay, have I dropped most of those? Yeah. Unfortunately, because I cannot carry all of those planks, I will just leave them here. At least, you know, they're in somewhat accessible place. And then because I've got nothing to do in particular in this area, because it would be great not to die of thirst. Oh yeah, that's the rock that I left. But I mentioned before, I am trying my great adventure as a famous lumberjack, but we don't have any hatchet or we don't have any wood axe. So it is what it is. We need to look for the material on the ground, and this way we need to get some logs and suffer until level 3 carpentry. Brother, ew. So we've got 1 log. Oink! And then I am going to saw all of it when it's dark. But I found another log. Did I? Yes. 2 of them. Wow. See, you need to look for this particular sprite. And that will tell you, okay, this is log. This is not like large branch or anything else. And you need to have log in order to have planks, in order to make it into planks. So the options are limited. Large branches are not large enough, apparently. I don't know, I'm no lumberjack. If I would be lumberjack, then probably I would have a wood axe. Meanwhile, we do this. But it's better, at least in my opinion, it's better than foraging. As long as you see the stuff that you can pick up. If you cleaned up the space from all of the twigs and branches and logs, then yes, you have to use foraging as your last resort. But luckily, this place is so big, it's not multiplayer, so I can just stick to that, even if it's very annoying. So we've got 3 logs. Okay, I'm not going out. It's way too dark for now. It's gonna become much darker, and I don't want to use any headlights because this drains the battery. And we don't have the way to load this battery, to recharge the battery. So keep that in mind, Llamas, especially if you're playing the Extinction-based sandbox like I do. Luckily, Super Sims doesn't need a lot of sleep, so I can put this bit of the time into sewing planks. And as I said before, if it doesn't end up in my inventory, it will end up on the floor. And if we move the car from this spot, you will see. But we need to wait until 5 AM. Good news, we got to level 2 carpentry, getting tiny bits of experience every time. Of course, if you have a carpentry book, level 1, read it before you do all of that, so you can get more experience. But I was very unlucky and I couldn't find a book. I am not ready to rate any place like school. School or a bookstore. These would be 2 best places to check out for any skill books, although because it's high population, it's very high risk. And we're out of milk. You can see that it's much easier to reduce your hunger with milk than to reduce your thirst. Still try to have some kind of other drinks or mix water with milk, because it's very easy to stay very, very close to dehydration. In game, of course, in game. Oh, wait! What happened? This could be a random case where your character falls asleep. At least they are not tired, but probably they had some kind of nightmare that woke them up. And now they cannot fall asleep again because they had a nightmare. So, I mean, I understand. But now we need to wait until 5 AM. Because you are not tired enough, Super Sims. You poor thing. See, all you need to have... Why have we discussed coffee in the first place? There is absolutely no need for that. All you need is to have solid nightmares really, really close to the morning. You don't need coffee afterwards. Oh, finally. We get a little bit of light. Thank you, thank you. But we need to get back to exactly the same thing that I was doing, because we need planks. Also, we need level 3 carpentry in order to be able to make crates. And this is when I can start any decent hoarding. Also, I have a plan on how to secure my farm. And I am not sure if it's gonna work out, but I am willing to try to put as many pieces of wood as I can into that plan. To just separate my lovely little cows from all of those nasty creatures out there. Yeah, nightmares, that's right! Okay, it takes you a while. I don't know, maybe that pillow doesn't help, but... Pick it up, please. Because it creates some additional tension. Like, are we going to get that log or not? Happy lurking, Mr. M. Thank you so much for being a good company, just like all of the llamas. Every log produces 3 planks. If you take a look at the inventory, you won't see it. Because you can carry up to about 50 encumbrance. So you can see, yeah, there is a hole, just like Harem was asking, hole in the floorboards, or actually a bug, or actually a feature of this game. We've got 3 planks right there on the floor. I love it. So, if I could give you an advice, especially for multiplayer, I would say don't carry too much on your character. If you're going to make them eat something or drink something, then there is a chance that you will drop your mask. It can be like half mask, respirator, it can be some kind of mask that protects face of your character from bites, from getting bitten from bites, or you can lose some awesome helmet, just like I did many times. So just don't do that. Just don't. See how many planks we left? Okay, so a big disadvantage of this place in particular is that, unfortunately, you cannot get any water from here. There is no bathroom at this gas station. But good news is that... oh, it's that leech! It's that famous leech! Anyway, at least I can keep some stuff frozen in here. But if you haven't heard of the story of that burnt leech, this is how I have burnt Kellan's leg. Like, seriously burnt their leg. By accident, of course, because I was trying to get that leech as fast as I could before it burns. It burned anyway, but also Kellen's leg got burned. Kellen's character was really good. They survived a lot. F for Kellen's character. That's right, Kellen. You will be remembered. It's just, you know, unlucky. That boy, yeah, that leech. Oh no. I'm not able to get any water from here. And we're almost out of milk. So I have to find some kind of random solution. Because our house, unfortunately, our little zombie farm has been visited by the zombies. Yes, I know. I know. I sigh in the same manner as you, Super Sims. I understand. That's why it's better to have a few locations. Kellen says the leeches can't get my blood if I burn all my blood. And there is some strategy to that. Although it's quite unusual. Let me put it this way. At least I can see more logs around this place. That's why I will be that weird lumber. No. Wood axe. Or any hatchet. But still we can make some decent storage space. But that storage space comes with a little bit of weird thing that I am planning to show you, because we've got games like old arcade games. It's located in the basement, and those arcade games make tiny noises that I'm worried about, and I don't really want to dismantle those arcade games. You cannot use them if you don't have any mods. It's just that would be waste of resources. On the other hand, they are making noise, and if they are making noise, there will be zombies. So I'm on a fence in this case. Not this fence, but generally on the fence. I'm not sure what to do about it. Okay, maybe I can reach the bathroom at Gas and More, but you have seen that population. Gas and More is... I think that we lost it. We lost it to the zombies. So we're getting close to Gas and More. I am not going to get very close to it, because remember, the car is making noises too. It's not as loud as the sports car that I was using the first time. Oh yeah, nobody's gonna get scared with that pillow. Wait a minute, Llama, leave it at the car. Can I just leave the pillow at the driver's seat? I think that this is going to be the best solution, because I tend to move that pillow around all the time and then I don't remember where is it. Okay. Another bat. So let's try to resolve this in the way that it's another zombie that bites the dust, not the llama. Wow! Okay, you got mad, Super Sims. I mean, I appreciate it. I guess that you were just tired of all of that BS. Just give me some water. Super Sims is like, just give me water. But this bat is very sturdy too. Way too sturdy. Or we stumbled upon very, very weak zombies. Another zombie bites the dust. Yes, I understand. This one had the watch. That's why I check the inventory all the time if there is anything, any type of electronics that I could use. Especially the headphones or earbuds. Even if, fun fact, somehow I haven't noticed that, maybe because I was a little llama in the 90s, but it turns out that they added earbuds to the game, but it wasn't, like, it's not very historically accurate. People were using small headphones and so on, but not the earbuds yet. That the earbuds appeared around the time when either the iPod was released or the first iPhone. But I'm not sure about that anymore. I read it as a trivia on Project Zomboid wiki that there was not supposed to be earbuds in 1993. And let's say that I was way too young of a llama to know what was happening in 1993, okay? Project Zomboid is not realistic. That's right, it's not. We've been lied to. But no worries. We are lying a little bit as well because we're wearing our human puppet suits. So people, humans, they don't know about us yet. It's all planned. Just trust the process. Oh, I've got water. Well, look. I thought that this battle is crucial for the survival. Looks like it's not. So yeah, that stream should be called the Battle of Gas and More. Once again. Even if we've seen mostly the shamblers, because there is normal amount of sprinters, I'm not going to assume that there are no sprinters at all. There needs to be some. Maybe they just got tired and they are not in the mood to run anymore. Don't you think that this would be a good strategy? I don't know if this is true in the game, so I'm just throwing my own theory out there, but you can see, judging by the looks of some of the zombies, that some of the zombies are slightly more fresh, let's say, than others. What about just having this kind of mechanics? Probably there is a mod for that if it's not in game, if it's not real in game. But what if the zombie bodies deteriorate, and let's assume you've got the whole population of the zombies is sprinters. Let's assume that 100% of the zombies are sprinters. But with the time passing, the zombies are the bodies of the zombies are deteriorating. So as a natural part of this process, they're not able to run as fast anymore because, you know, their bodies cannot handle it. And they just turn into shamblers after, let's say 3 months or so. That would be fun. But I'm just saying that this would be cool. I have no idea if this is the thing in the game or if there is a mod for that. If there is a mod like this, if somebody is planning to make a mod like this, let me know, because that would be super cool to witness, to experience. Oh yeah, this is where the bigger population starts. That's right. So these are all of the buddies who have heard the helicopter senpai and wanted to get their attention. I think that with this amount of stomping, we will have to replace the shoes soon. More belts. I don't need as many belts, but maybe. Also, the clothing is deteriorating much faster. I can't believe that I can fight so many zombies today. But maybe because all of them are shamblers. Or as I said before, maybe they were sprinters, but they just got tired. Ooh, fancy watch. Wow, gold stuff, bro. I mean, we don't need all that gold. There is one location that will truly feed all of your needs when it comes to gold. If you want to get your blacksmith level, all you need to do is to visit Knox Bank in Riverside. We're around Riverside, so it's not a big deal out there. Oh, maybe not as many zombies. I don't need as many friends anymore. Hi, Kratzy. Good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, I know, my voice is weirder than usual because I am sick. It's been 3 weeks. Or more. I don't know. I stopped counting. Ouch. That was almost a bite. Wow. Sprinter to Shambler seems to be one mod for this on Steam Workshop. See? Damn. I was wondering if there is a mod for this game. I mean, it's great because the community of Project Zomboid seems to be incredibly strong. And I really admire that. Stay there. Well, this one likes something. Give me a second. Okay. I don't believe in sickness. Well, you don't have to believe to experience it, unfortunately. See, Llamas, if you're interested in getting a mod that works the way I briefly mentioned, it looks like it is available on Steam Workshop, and it's called Sprinter to Shamblers. No, I am in shambles, or actually it super seems that it's in shambles because they have to deal with all of those zombies again. No. If they start crawling like this, it's not good. Because they are aiming for your groin, and if they bite you in your groin, it's really not fun. It can become a deep wound. So you make them stay away from your groin. Sickness works even if you don't believe in it, just like good luck charms, yeah. But please, please, please avoid rabbit food as the luck charm. This is something that I was quite shocked to realize, and I don't know how popular it was, but one of the keychains that you can find in Project Zomboid, it is rabbit food. And I don't know if it's a part of my upbringing, because literally nobody in my family or in my surroundings was considering rabbit food a lucky charm. Hey, stop it. Hey, quiet, I want to say something. Here goes my bat. Anyway. I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing in my area, but I haven't really heard about using rabbit food as a lucky charm. But generally, people that I lived with when I was a little llama, nobody really believed in anything like, lucky charms or anything like that. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I never thought about it. But when I saw this rabbit food as a keyring in Project Zomboid for the first time, I was like, somebody was really, really doing that. Even in the 90s in the US, that's so morbid. And I wonder, was that still a thing in the 90s? Is it still a thing in the US? And generally, do you believe in lucky charms? Like, maybe less morbid lucky charms. Kellen says lucky rabbit food was or is a big thing. Maybe it's a USA thing. Quite sure it is US thing. At least it's not a thing here in Denmark. So maybe the US llamas, the US humans are more like it. Maybe you're right, guys. It's still a thing. Wow. Seriously, I'm surprised because I thought that it's long gone, you know? You didn't have a horseshoe over the door for luck? No, never. All I know, but I've learned it when I believe I was an early teenager, that the horseshoe needs to be like it needs to make you, so it needs to be turned upside for good luck, otherwise it's bad luck. But maybe it was just my upbringing that I didn't really have anything to do with lucky charms and luck and magic. From what I've heard, but this is the story that was told me by very old family members. I know that my family members were kind of dabbling in magic, which is very weird, especially because I never experienced that. So I don't even know what to think about those stories, because if you hear something like that, but you never experience it firsthand, then, it sounds like abstract story to you. But maybe that's why they tried for me to stay away from anything like that. So I am trying to be much more logic-based in this case. Of course, at the time, I was really tied to my religion, but I try not to make it override the scientific methods of any kind. I am afraid that I am going to waste the buck on this zombie. And they really don't want to say goodbye to us. Come on! Goodbye. Goodbye, zombie. Just please let it go. Let it go. Just stop being a zombie in this world. I know, it has something to do with being tired and being exhausted. I know! We could try to sit on top of its chest, because it's a way for zombies to not move. But it might be very risky. Damn it! Took a while! I know that you need some sleep, Super Sims, but we really had no other way. Llama family says don't believe in luck. And little Loreen says these are cursed lands. Not really. So the rabbit food is taxidermied, so it's basically just the fur in the shape of rabbit food. I haven't seen one in a while, but I live under the rock. Okay, I mean, I know that it's taxidermied, but still... Why rabbit food? I never understood that. And it was not necessarily making potions in the garden, but fortune-telling thing and trying to contact trying to contact with your loved ones in the afterlife, this kind of thing. But nobody tried to get me into that. And nobody was dealing with it since I was a little llama, so that's why it felt very abstract to me that, hey, you have been doing that, like, for real? Yeah, that was weird experience. Sometimes you learn stuff about your family that you don't want to know for many weird reasons, or it's just a matter of, wait a minute. Okay, you've got muscle strain. No need to complain. Or it's so abstract that whatever those people were doing in the past, it doesn't fit their beliefs or the way they are nowadays, that it feels so weird, so abstract. Trying to contact the other side, well, you know what I mean. Trying to contact your grandma or something. Unfortunately, bad news to me is that some of the older family members had some kind of, I don't know if I should say revelation, not really, but they started experimenting with kind of less conventional ways of, treating yourself in health-wise. Meanwhile, we've got very good very good healthcare. So, I mean, this is ridiculous to me, and that made a lot of angry conversations in between us in the past. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to cut ties with my family, because if some less conventional methods are supposed to replace the science, and if you have access to really good healthcare and you decide to give up your health because of what you believe in, it's difficult. It's very difficult. It's like you're allowing somebody to make their own decision because they are adult person. On the other hand, that it's not gonna end well. Cougar Puzzle Box, hello, good to see you, welcome. Apparently, the rabbit foot superstition came from ancient Celts and Western Africans. Oh, interesting. See, I didn't know. A lot of modern superstitions originate from ancient beliefs when we were still sacrificing children and stuff. I know nothing about that. I mean, come on. We have the same here. I'm gonna use those healing crystals. I mean, but we've got a little bit different healthcare system right there than in the US, so I understand how bad it is in the US, but in Europe it looks a little bit different, so that makes me very, very sad that some of my family members are risking their health. And I have nothing against faith in general and religion. Even if that's something that I am less familiar with, even if it's not the religion that I was raised in, I accept that. But the thing is, when the religion and your way of living becomes dangerous to your health, meanwhile you are ignoring science, then that's a big deal to me. Oh, wow! What are you doing, guys? Were you trying to make conga line? That looked like conga line to me. In the US, it's either use the crystals or pay $200,000, and I get it, okay, I get it. But in case of my family members, it's just something that I have really hard time accepting, and I have to because they are adults. On the other hand, I am just very, very worried about it. Especially if, I have already lost 2 family members a few years ago. And let's say that would be great to avoid losing another family members due to something that could be treated. Oh, yeah, this is a very busy place. Why am I getting into this? Well, maybe it's not gonna be that bad. Lock the door from the inside. Let's pretend that we're safe. Well, sorry for that little rant, but it's something that I've been processing for the past few years. And that's... And somehow it's... How to say that? It was a huge part of my life, and I just don't understand. But the hardest part is that if somebody is an adult and is able to make decisions on their own, you have to deal with the fact that they can basically do whatever they find beneficial to their life, even if it's not. So you have such problems in the family? I got used to it. Kel and I got used to it. It's just, when I call, I check out if they are alive. And I check out if there is... If there are no casualties, let's say. If this time I am able to attend the funeral. This kind of stuff. Never understood the crystal thing. They are made of water and heavy metals. Metals that will kill you. But you listen to heavy metal as well, am I right, Kratzy? No, I was just joking. Well, maybe because some of the crystals are really, really pretty, and I guess that llamas and some humans just like shinies. But those shinies can be quite dangerous to you. I guess that this is part of being a human. I don't know. I used to follow a subreddit that was based on crystals, and I was looking through really, really pretty pictures, but then it turned out how many of them are actually dangerous to you. I don't think that I would like to gather any crystals. Because that sounds risky. Why not stones instead? Isn't that some of the stones can be bad for you too? I mean, there is a certain one that I don't remember the name of, so forgive me, because I don't remember. But there is at least one type that becomes kind of very flaky in the way. And you don't want for it to touch your skin in any way because it can be irritating and so on. You want to collect pretty stuff? Then I guess you better learn about pretty stuff first. Speaking of stones, at least the shinies that I like to watch on Reddit, because I don't mind looking at shinies on Reddit. I prefer that than owning the shinies. Damn, okay, that's a little bit too many zombies for my liking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you doing in my swamp? Bonk. Bonk. Big bonk. Bigger bonk. I swear I'm gonna destroy this stuff by accident. Bonks. My chickens are not safe because of you. I want to... Oh, fuck! Ah, no. Since when? Oh, no. Okay, that was a bite. But they didn't pierce through the material. Oh. Listen, I don't like those surprises, all right? Ah, no! Oh, no! Beaten in the neck. Oh, fuck! Super Sims! Oh, the fallen champion! Oh, fucking hell! Oh, we're bleeding out! Oh, no! Wow! Okay. Oh. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. 22 days, I mean, we love it for you, Super Sims. Clap, clap, clap. Big Fs in the chat. The sick voice really adds to the horror. But it wasn't intentional. I am just sick. We need to get that hydration pack back. That was double panic. I think that was double panic. Cougar, I think that amputation wouldn't work. Ah, okay. Who is next on the list? Damn it. Don't go too far. Don't go too far, Super Sims. I forgot what kind of traits I chose. Okay, Llama. Okay, Llama. Okay, Llama. It won't be as bad as you think. I think that my voice when I am sick and I am screaming is quite similar to the voice of to the sound of the sprinters, don't you think? Yeah. That's very unintentional. Okay, we're gonna choose custom occupation again, and I am still using the old list of the names that you redeemed on Twitch. I still use that list. The thing is, we didn't really have to refer to that list in a long time. We had such a nice conversation. I thought that these are just, shamblers, that they are not going to run. Meanwhile, I found those sprinters all around the place. Not the best experience. And I was supposed to mention opals, that I really enjoy looking at pictures of opals that they post on Opals subreddit. And I am really, really in awe with the fact that there are so many people that have this passion that can clearly tell you what kind of opal is it, where was it extracted, and so on. Same with any jewelry identification. I just like it for the, art value and the and just to appreciate the knowledge of all of those people. That is amazing. Wait, I'm looking for the name in the game, Project Zomboid. Okay, we've got 10 names. Please do not redeem more. Mr. M is next. I think you're not ready. Smackzer, things happened quickly. That's all I can say. Things happened very quickly. Yeah. Anyway. I don't remember what traits exactly I wanted to pick. It's either strong or something else. Well, the next Llama will have the career of the Lumberjack, I assume. I mean, not the occupation that I am going to choose from, unless... Better at chopping trees, faster axe swing. But it's going to cost me much more. So I will just keep Dexterous strong. Because strong gives you this bigger knockback. So that's what I care about. Especially with the zombies that are sprinters. Now you understand why we need that extra knockback. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I've done such a stupid thing. Just trying to fight those zombies. I felt the need to protect the chickens. Gymnast is good. Runner is good. Inconspicuous is not going to help me anyway. Wakeful is nice. Cat's eyes, don't even try to take it. If you've got pitch black nights like I have, it's not going to help you. So just don't think about it. Just ditch this idea. Don't get cat's eyes. Minus 16 points. Okay, let's see. What can we get? Disorganized. I don't mind that because I'm playing alone. Prone to illness. If you want to become zombified, you will become zombified much faster. These are like 3 points, I would say. I think about hard of hearing, but I know that I react to sounds a lot, so I don't think that I should. Weak stomach is not a bad thing. Until you get your first food poisoning, so. And slow reader. And we still need to get minus... We still got minus 2 points. I could give up on Wakeful, for example, but I don't want to. Llamas, let's try Fear of Blood this time. I never used it before. Panic when performing first aid on self, so you still can perform it. Cannot perform first aid on others. Gets stressed when bloody. I thought about Conspicuous, but maybe that would be too much. Or cowardly, especially prone to becoming panicked. And we're at 0. So who is next? Or wait a minute. Because I think that we already had... Wait a minute. I think that we already had... Llama's Extinction, Soul Learner, Reluctant Fighter... Oh, okay, no. No. Single player... No! Okay, that's too much. Let's try to go with this custom occupation. Okay, Mr. M, I know that you might be lurking. I know that you might not be ready for this. Nobody was ready for this, so let's go. Last name is going to be a llama. Every time. Well, it depends on your luck when you're gonna spawn, so it might be you who will get it. Fucking hell. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I know where are we, and it's not a good place. Oh! Not too far from our farm. Mr. M was reborn for this. We'll see, we'll see. Well, Mr. M, you need to be very, very careful right now, because I believe that this is the first time that I spawn in this particular location, which is... A moment ago it wasn't too dark to read, so don't complain. That's right. We're here for the first time, I believe. So all I have to do is to possibly get as close to Rug Road, and then I can just get close to that part of the woods where I was picking up logs, remember? And then I can start from there as our safe place. I mean, so-called safe place. Ooh, okay, it shouldn't be that bad. Yes, it is Riverside Cougar. I find it kind of the easiest one to start in when you're playing Extinction. Maybe because the river is close, and if you are lucky and become an angler, then it's much easier to survive. I was over-encumbered, and also the character was tired. Remember when we would only last hours? Now, now we last forever? It's not necessarily true, Kellan. It depends on the spawn point. At least it's not that damn trailer park. But it doesn't mean it's safe. Oh fuck, the window is opened. No. This is probably a house for sale. Ah, I don't have my favorite weapon. Toy plane. Empty jar. Listen, I need my basic weapon, and my basic weapon is... Can you guess it, Llamas? Do you know what is my basic weapon? I'm pretty sure that it's easy to guess at this point. You can find it in the kitchen, so this is my little hint for you. I always take it. It doesn't make a big difference because they will probably hear or see you anyway. Yeah, but this is high population, so I understand, but I already had 20 sprinters on my butt. You know what I mean? I don't want 40. Frying pan? No, but you know, it's kitchen appliance. But you can try again. Why is it so empty in here, Llamas? Oh yeah, because of helicopter. Okay, that makes sense. I hear you. I don't know where are you, but I hear you. Oh, by the way, don't be surprised, because zombies can open doors and windows in here. Yum, 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 yum. Good stuff. Wow. Meat clip. Ooh. It's not in here. That's bad news. Yes, rolling pin. That's right. It's rolling pin. I love it. Let's have that stale cheese. This is my beloved weapon. It never disappoints me. Trust me, Llamas, if you can, just find rolling pin and make it your best weapon. Is our basic weapon kindness? Not in this case, unfortunately. Masonry, we've got masonry. Yeah, we've got masonry books. I hear you. Where is it? I guess it's bathroom. There you are. Ah! Okay, okay, that was panic. Oh, and that's a bathroom. Wow. I guessed correctly. Wow. But this zombie didn't open the door. Maybe it was stupid. But it still scared me, so, you know, we need to increase the counter. I need to be fair. I just messed up and cannot find it anymore. Wait, give me a second. Yep, increase the panic. Only trust your fists and reinforced souls. Only trust your fists. It's what Vi would say in League of Legends. Plunger. This is the second best weapon. I mean, of course, of course, it's going to get destroyed quickly, but come on. We love it. Wow. Listen, this is loot. Like winning the lottery. Emotional support pillow, honey. Everything we would ever like to have. Stale cheese, by the way. Start eating it because you need to put on weight. Danish name for a rolling pin is cake roller or cake flattener. Or zombie head flattener, I guess. We should change the name for rolling pin. Legal Legends, that's right. I will take that radio, but for the reasons that you wouldn't expect. For explosives. How can you connect radio with explosives in Project Zomboid? You can. That's the funniest part, that you can. As long as you're using the aluminum foil or aluminum fragments from it. Maybe I should steal this TV too, because we've got this, you know, old school TV. Screwdriver. That is a deadly weapon. And I'm not joking. Is there anything out there? I cannot see a thing. Crayons. Always keep crayons on you. At least we got some good loot. I mean, not crazy good, but some. Hi, Kanjix! Well, be careful with that peekaboo, because it might scare you. Trust me. We've gone through this today. How can you connect radio to explosives wires? You disconnect radio. Damn, maybe I should wait until 5 AM. You know what? You will read on masonry. See, we've got masonry book. You cannot close the door out there, so that will be very risky, but I hope that most of the zombies are somewhere else. Unfortunately, many of them are on our zombie farm, and we cannot get into our house because guess what? I am closing the door behind me every time, and I don't want to destroy the construction. So we need to hunt down super sims. It's so dark? It is. It is, Kanjix, because this is Extinction based difficulty level. And the nights are pitch black. So you better not go out. You better stay at home. Get some light source, read a book, sleep through that, whatever you need. Don't go out when it's the night. Now I just need to apply rust and shades, and my tomb blades are done. Kretzy, are you going to share some of the pictures on Discord? I hope so. I would be very hyped to see your miniatures again. Oh, by the way, I mentioned that before as a little story time, but I had a conversation with my friend and kind of unlucky to them because they have been convinced to get their very, very first little set of Warhammer miniatures, and we know how it starts. They already know about Pile of Shame, what is it? So, you know, I am just waiting for next set of pictures what they have bought. Because I'm pretty sure that They were like, oh, I have to paint my set first. I need to assemble it and paint it first. And I was like, yes, I was like that, exactly like that years ago. Trust me, it never works this way. So, Llamas, I think that I need to upgrade my plants a little bit, and those plants have something to do with that hairspray that I got. So, you need hairspray, either aluminum foil or aluminum fragments. Aluminum fragments can be taken from the radio that I mentioned before, and you somewhat mix it into explosives. But I never wanted to use explosives in this game because, you know, my luck and, you know, my general strategy, how bad it is. So I never really wanted to try with explosives, to mess with explosives, but I'm done. I think that I'm done with those zombies, and I really need to find good ways to protect myself. And I think that with Mr. M, I'm going to change the strategy a little bit once again, and I'm going to get into carpentry first to get as many planks as I can. I'm starting to switch to army painter paints. Do you find some difference? I guess that mostly you have been using citadel paints, right? Oh, I saw a zombie. I need to avoid them. Another zombie. No. I'm not here. Stay away from me. Yeah. Damn it. I mean, there is a chance that if I get a car, then that car will have car keys. Okay, maybe it's not gonna have car keys. Maybe I will find them somewhere on the ground. But assuming that I found a car that I can open, and this is one that I can open, there is a chance that I will drive it to my farm. So first look into glove box. Then look into trunk. Because it's not in the ignition, so... Wow! Wow! This is perfect for me! Did you see it? Animal feedback, hand size, rope, sack with wheat seeds. Awesome! Electric shears. Damn! That's good stuff. Wait, I left hand fork in here. I think I've been here already. I don't know. If you're interested, you can check through the whole playlist on my YouTube channel, because what I streamed to Twitch, I restreamed it to YouTube, so you can check if I am right in this case. Anyway, yeah, that seems to be a little bit too familiar. Weird. Anyway, needs to be careful. Makeup, much books? No. Okay, nothing. I know that I had hard time looking for the car keys. Key to the residence. No. Not this time. Another radio. Ah, what a bad luck. I think I've been here. Otherwise I would really find a rolling pin. Until now. I would, 100%. Oh dear, what's going on? Okay, let's leave it the way it is. Let's just get to our farm and let's find super sims. It's not a threat.
Illustrious
Wow, champion.
welcome home.
Oh, Laser, all right. Thank you, Mr. Laser, for resubscribing. It's been 83 months. Let's have a few hearts in the chat, please, for Mr. Laser and all of the other amazing llamas that were bragging about their resubs today. Thank you so much for your support and enjoy wearing the fancy sunglasses with pride as you usually do, all of the llamas. This is a message to all of you. Thank you once again. So Kratzy says that they feel that Army Painter paints are better than Citadel paints. I've heard that Army Painter are very... that you need to get used to them. So I never tried, although I tried to avoid Citadel and get something else when I was buying the paints. Please keep that in mind, that I haven't bought paints in a while. So Laser is back. Welcome back, Mr. Oh, I would get into a zombie again. Oh no, what are you doing? No! Don't panic, don't panic. Last time, you know what happened, Llama? Also needs to get our experience in short blunt. SMH. Wood splinters, you know what? I am going to keep that because it is a job for, you know, for fuel. Ah, more zombies. Okay, where is the place where I should go? Yeah, that's close to my farm. Okay, do you think that we can hunt down Super Sims anytime soon? Because I don't want for Super Sims to roam with other zombies too much. On the other hand, I would say that my throat is slowly having issues with with handling conversations. Maybe because of all of that screaming. And I was silly enough to claim that today's stream might be quite calm for today. That I'm going to just get some logs, saw some logs, and it's gonna be awesome. Meanwhile, it is what it is, Llamas. No, don't you dare to... Okay, there are only two of you, so maybe I can handle it. Oh wait, yeah, I have a weapon. But you better have some butter knife on you. Don't cough and fight. I can tell you that. Bonk. Stay there. Stay there. Leather coat, I'm taking that. We still got some stale cheese. Yum, 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 yum. Now, Llama, you left some weapons. Llama, please, Llama from the past, tell me that you left some weapons at the car. So I can fight those sprinters. Oh, yeah, migrations. This is not good because these are migrations towards the house, towards our house. That's not good. Thank you for the reminder to stay hydrated. Although, I mean, I try to stay hydrated as much as I can, but still, it's just, you know, cough. But thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, now I need to wait until they pass so I can get to my car, basically. And now they are coming my way. Helicopter Senpai destroyed all of my plans for this lovely farm. It's dark. It's 9 a.m., but it's very dark. Yes, you're very strong, Mr. M. Oh no! We need some jeans. Oh, I forgot that you're wearing shorts. Not good. Anyway, now they're roaming around my farm. It's quite humiliating if you ask me. I am trying, Kanjix. I am trying. I'm sorry. Oh look, speaking of explosives, we've got some schematic. You can add timer to bomb, you can make a bomb out of spray, like hairspray. At least in this game, I don't know about real life. Llamas, are you ready to have a fight over this farm? But first, let me have a bit of cheese. This is serious, Llamas. We need to take a knife. I tried to clear my throat a few times in between this car conversation, but it's not working. I just need another visit. You can make a potato cannon with hairspray fuel. That sounds funny. Tastes like mild depression. Look, I need to get my chickens back. Listen, stale cheese is not necessarily a depression. It's, you know, it's still good. Is that dead chicken? No! Another dead chicken! You little You little nasty things, come here! I need to take my revenge on something. Come on! Die already. I lost all of my chickens. I had 5. Now I've got 1. Wait a minute. No! I lost all of my chickens. You little... I mean, this chicken cannot be wasted. That's all I know. It's fresh. It cannot be wasted, but it breaks my heart because I was trying to get the eggs almost every single day. Like every 2 days or so. I said every second day, and I said every 2 days or so. You know what I meant. Now I cannot even access this house normally. Oh. Oh. And I left the chicken outside. At least I can put it into freezer and then butcher it when I have a little bit more of the skill. Yeah, they got rid of all of my chickens. So nasty. All of them are chilling now, I guess. Wait, where's the fifth one? Ah! Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. Yep, that was panic. Okay, you don't have to remind me. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't destroy my door. You. Stupid zombies. Ah. Also, I had 5 chickens. Now I have 4 chickens. Whatever happened here? That scream was cute? No, it wasn't. Wow, okay. Oh, you scared me. Inter. Hello, Inter. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry, guys. I am sick. My voice is much different than usual. I cannot do much about it. I just add more meds on top of it and they don't seem to work. So, welcome. I hope that you will have the opportunity to listen to me when I sound a little bit more normal. I hope that you had a lovely stream. Inter, tell me everything. Can we get a shout out? Mr. Laser, can I ask you for a shout out for Inter, who is an amazing fellow streamer? Over 6,000 hours, if not more, in Factorio. Also playing Captain of Industry and Minecraft on regular basis. A variety streamer that likes to play factory-based games, you know, the factory builder games. Make sure that you follow them. I'm sure that you are already following them, but if not, then clicking follow is very easy and very fast. Wow, you had Factorio stream again. Nice. You were supposed to get back to it. I remember. Wait, I know that Sam was supposed to do the speedrun-like stream. I am not sure about you in this case. Oh yeah, great. They destroyed my fence. I am done with those zombies. Come here. Where are you? Where is Super Sims? Okay, a sprinters got me last time when I was trying to save my chickens. Oh, you've got nice gloves. And you've got something in your belly. And it's not a baby. Leather gloves. Mine. Don't you dare. Stay away. Paring knife, okay. I'm sorry, I will be coughing from time to time. There is no other way. Oh, 2.1 has dropped, okay. Anything new? I know that there was FFF released, but you know that I read it around the space age, but since then I haven't checked much. Super Sims, come here. It's nothing personal. We just want to get our little backpack Come on! I want to get all of my keys. Come on! Is that you? No. Oh, I think I see them. Hey, Super Sims. Getting some hailstorm at home. Violent hailstorm. What's going on, Kanjix? Please give me a second. You clip that scream. Oh, thanks, Laser. Gonna make fun of me again. Well. Wait, I need to check if I understand the word hailstorm, okay? So... A storm of heavy hail. Okay, now I get it. Damn! Kanjix, I hope that you're gonna stay safe. That you're safe at home, that you're not planning to get out. Just make sure that the animals are safe if you have any, and all of your family members. I'm crossing my human puppet fingers for your safety. Can we give Kanjix a little exclamation mark hug if you're on Twitch? Ship-to-ship transport is the biggest deal. Finally, they did that. Inter, thanks for letting me know about this. Maybe this will make me get back to Factorio. Finally. Awesome. Ice is falling from the sky. Damn, this is dangerous. Please, try to stay at home. Try to stay safe. I am afraid that this knife will get destroyed. But I have no choice. I was making fun of sprinters, and they got me. And I didn't even have to make the yo zombie mama jokes. Come on! I'm getting very angry. Well, we could get hailstorm in this game. Can I summon the hailstorm from real life? So you will get clear weather and I will just send it on those damned zombies? Hey, where are you? I lost my friend, come on. Oh, now you're not in the mood to run, huh? Hypocrites! Super Sims Senpai! Yes, I got their attention! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Come here. Everybody else, I don't care. I want you, Super Sims. Come on. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry. Nothing personal. I just need all of your keys. Give me... Hey! Ah! I'm not supposed to make them get back on their feet. Don't destroy their loot. Be careful! Be careful! Anyway, where are my manners? I'm so sorry. I think I should introduce myself, should I? My name is Doreen. I'm a talking llama who is a little bit sick right now. I am a variety streamer, mostly. I enjoy playing survival strategy games. just, you know, getting bothered by the zombies. Oh my god, I think that this bought a scratch, brother. And now I was just getting my loot. That's right. If I'm not playing Project Zomboid, I play RimWorld or Death Stranding 2, or I played the Billions Darkest Dungeon 2. There were plenty of those things. Also Frostpunk, yeah. And generally I panic from time to time, so be patient with me at times. Keys, boots, rehydration pack. That's right. Look at that. I'm sorry, Super Sims, but it is what it is, you know. But it's weird because those two zombies, I am not sure if they are exactly the same, but two sprinters attacked me. Meanwhile, those zombies, they didn't seem to be sprinters, so I don't know. Sus? Big sus? Funny pack, not so funny to me. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry, but I need to take all of the stuff from you, even if these are pieces of clothing. You never know what is needed. Well, at least we've got all of the keys. I'm sorry that I'm leaving you like this, Super Sims, but you knew that it has to end like that. Let's get back to our little lovely farm. It was a success. It was kind of bittersweet. Don't you dare to get close to me, you. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I just want to get back home. That's the last zombie I'm going to fight. Great, our lumberjack career is doomed, pretty much. I need to adjust my strategy. It wasn't bad, if you don't have any wood axe, to just go around and pick up logs that you find on the ground. This was not a bad idea. But Helicopter Senpai has destroyed all of those plans. And being tired and being exhausted, just like in this case. And sprinters. I forgot sprinters. So we're getting back home, just closing the house from the inside, and I will have to think what to do next. I know that I've been streaming for barely 3 hours, but I hope that this time you will forgive me. I think that I need a little bit of rest, so maybe I could stream tomorrow. I would like to try. You're safe. You're at home. You're safe. Unless that scratch is actually tied to the sickness. But this is something that we're gonna figure out next stream. Get some rest, Miss Rem. It was a tough time for you. Yeah, maybe we'll wash you up next stream if I remember. Who knows? Alright, Llamas, I would say that's the end for today. You really cannot plan chill stream in Project Zomboid. You just can't. Tomblade's pic have been posted. Thank you, Kratzy. I will look at it right after the stream. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Llamas, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today and to Inter for the awesome raid. Thank you, and sorry that I couldn't stay for longer, but I was just trying to show up today, just have a nice conversation with you guys, make a mess in Project Zomboid as usual. Yeah, I think that we've managed. Today we have managed to have more chaos than I expected. But we've got the new champion incoming. I hope that Mr. M is going to live even more than 22 days in this extinction-based sandbox. Thank you for joining my stream. Thank you for raiding with Inter. Thank you for visiting me on YouTube, for clicking my link if you're new here. And make sure that you follow so you can check out more of Project Zomboid streams. Also, if you want to check my previous attempts in this exact world, on extinction-based sandbox, then I would recommend you to check out my YouTube channel, because this is a playlist out there. I am multi-streaming, so after the stream is unavailable on Twitch after 14 days,
His acclaim spreads.
we're gonna have the stream available on YouTube. Lucian and Glorious Badger, welcome! Hello, it's been a while. Thank you so much for the raid, Badger. I am so sorry. I was about to end the stream because I'm sick and my voice is not having the good time. And it's been 3 weeks like that. How the devil are you? Imagine, I think that the devil is great. Myself, not so good. But I'm so happy to see you. Welcome, everybody. Let me quickly introduce myself and summarize once again and try to send you to my social media. But can we quickly get a shout out to a lovely, lovely Glorious Badger, a glorious miniature painting streamer who is playing a variety of games from time to time as well. And also he played Factorio, so, well, maybe we can consider convincing them to play a little bit more Factorio, maybe Space Age, who knows? Thank you, Badger, for your lovely raid. My name is Oreen. I stream mostly survival strategy games, and I was about to end my stream, so I'm so sorry. But you're free to check out today's stream. It's been chaos. We have been munched by the zombies, alright? There have been some screams. So there's that, pretty much. The spaghetti growls. Good to hear that, Badger. Good to hear. What game have you been playing? Was it Factory or was it something else today, if you're gaming? Anyway, Llamas, make sure that you check out my YouTube channel for all of the previous Project Zomboid adventures in Extinction-based sandbox, as I mentioned before. Also, check it out for my Death Stranding 2 first playthrough, and or another Salty Colony incoming in RimWorld with Twitch integration. And this is one of my favorites. Alright. Badger was playing 7 Days to Die, so it's really fun when they are doing that. If I'm not mistaken, it has got interaction with Twitch, right? So we can spawn different things. We lived, we laughed, we loved, and we got numbed, and we became zombified. That's right, Kellan. Yeah. Also, we were having fun of Dexter series, and then we were discussing kind of Lucky Charms and kind of magic things as well. Yeah, it's been a bunch of different topics today. So, take care, Llamas. You shouldn't be surprised if I won't be there tomorrow at 5 PM UTC. It depends on if I have a voice or not. Maybe Sunday will be a good time to try to stream again. Check out the news on YouTube posts, check out the news on my Discord, and Look for any information on Twitch as well in stream title. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Remember to check out Glorious Badger. This is a truly glorious man. Very funny streamer to watch. I'm so glad to see you again. Alright, take care of yourselves, Llamas. Try not to die. Try not to get zombified. And maybe look for that damn carpentry book. All you had to do is to not protect the chickens, Llama. I think that this is how I should summarize this stream. Meanwhile, for YouTube, that's it. Take care, everybody, and make sure that you leave a thumbs up on this video. It helps me being found on YouTube and so on. Consider subscribing so you won't miss any new streams. And for Twitch, I would like to find somebody to rate. And I think I've got somebody that I could rate. Alright, we've got Bold Viking with Death World, so we're going to keep it in Factorio. Yeah, alright. Let's do a quick raid. First, a shout out to our lovely member of the stream team, a Bold Viking, and then exclamation mark raid command. Make sure that you copy and paste a message in their chat. That you post this message in their chat. We're here to chew hay and party, and we're out of hay, and make a lot of noise, throw a lot of hype emotes. Whatever emotes you have, show them that Llamas can party. It's been amazing. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.